Greetings everybody and welcome back to Wager Talk TV. I'm Pavlos here to break down some Champions League matches for Wednesday, December 10th. But before that, we made plus 12.5 units across the 4 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday, plus 29.5 units in the season. That means that if you bet every play that I bet since the start of the season, you would have increased your bankroll by almost 30%, almost 1/3. I mean, if you're not losing money, it's still good, right? And we still have 3 weeks of December. My goal this season was to go to plus 50 units. It's been going well. We're getting there. And we have a 5% max bet loaded for Tuesday. So if you watch this in time, go to wt.buzz/pl. You'll find my 5% max bet. I also included some other plays in the Champions League on Tuesday. And I also have 2 3% plays in the Champions League on Wednesday. Looking to add one more, and I'm cooking up a 2-team parlay for Thursday's Europa League. So there's a lot of soccer action going on right now. You can go to wt.buzz/pl, get a 3-day, 7-day, even a 90-day soccer pass for just $3.49. Comes down to under $4 a day. Really affordable. And we got the you'll get all 5% releases, all futures, all props. And we do have the Africa Cup of Nations coming up in just a couple of weeks. We landed a plus 90,000 parlay with correct scores the last time in 2024. We keep making money in these big competitions and we'll make money once again. So onwards to our free plays. I'm starting off with a huge match, probably the biggest one on Wednesday. Real Madrid versus Manchester City, 3 p.m. Eastern. Madrid plus 170 underdogs at home. The draw is at plus 290. City slight favorites at plus 145. Spread it set at pick'em or 0, and basically a draw no bet. And the total is set at 3.25 goals. Now a lot of things going wrong for Real Madrid right now. I think Xabi Alonso, the coach, is losing the locker room. There's a lot of reports stating that things and players and staff are getting restless. I'm not even sure if he's gonna be there after January. I don't know. Maybe a loss to City combined with a few other bad results could have him sacked, before the end of the year. So, and on top of that, they have a lot of injuries right now. Basically, their entire defense, or almost their entire defense, Alexander-Arnold and Carvajal are injured. Militao, Mendy, Alaba, Camavinga, and Huijsen are also injured. So that's most of them are defenders, guys. So they're using players out of position. Yeah, I mean Valverde can play as a right back, but they're gonna have to mix and match a lot. Now the latest reports from Spain say that Mbappe is a doubt with an injury. He missed training today and his status is up in the air. So if this depleted Real Madrid can beat Manchester City, it would be heroic, good for them, but I'm going with City pick'em here. So give me Manchester City pick'em minus 120. I'd bet this to minus 135 or something like that. Onwards to our second play of the day, Benfica versus Napoli, 3 p.m. Eastern. Benfica plus 135 favorites at home. The draw is at plus 235. Napoli plus 215 underdogs on the road. The spread is set at 1/4 goal and the total is set at 2.25 goals, which tells us that the books are expecting a tight match between the two sides. Now Napoli, they're coming into this match with a lot of absences, especially in the midfield. De Bruyne, Anguissa, Bobby Gilmour, Stanislav Lobotka, they're all injured in that midfield. So that forces them to use players out of position. Elmas, that they've used alongside McTominay, he's not a midfielder per se. He's like a more of a winger type of a player. So they're also missing Lukaku up front, but their offense is pretty decent. I mean, other players, Højlund, Neres, and the other guy that they got from Belgium. Anyway, their offense is clicking, and they can do. They've covered Lukaku's gap adequately. But the midfield, I think they lose the midfield battle to Benfica, who have Richard Rios, they have Barnechea, they have a lot of players with good personalities and strong midfield anchors that you want to have in your lineup. So I think Napoli lose the midfield battle here. I don't think they win. So that plus 135 on Benfica money line looks good. But it must be said at this point that Benfica are kind of a wild card. in the sense that their defense has often made terrible mistakes and they didn't win matches that they should have in the past. So it all comes down to which version of Benfica we'll see on the pitch on Wednesday. So both teams can be tight at the back, and since I feel that Benfica will not lose here, I'm going to take a same game parlay with Benfica or tie and under 3.5 goals, which is minus 134 at FanDuel. Minus 134 at FanDuel. I'd bet this to minus 150. 1-2 units tops, maybe 3, we'll see. I'll just crunch some numbers as well, but same game parlay with both teams, not both teams to score, Benfica and tie, basically Benfica double chance and under 3.5 goals, minus 134, covers a lot of possible scenarios like a goalless draw, 1-1 draw, 2-0 win for Benfica, 2-1 win for Benfica, 3-0 for Benfica. You know, that's where I see this match going. Before our third match, I wanted to let you guys know that we're running a nice promo for 90 days of soccer. You can get that for just $3.49. It comes down to $3.87 per day. You lock me up for 90 days. You'll get all soccer plays, all 5% releases, and we also have one for Tuesday slate. We're gonna have one more on the weekend, I believe. So you'll get all soccer plays for the next 3 months, and it's your best value right there. And make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about these matches. Let me know if you think Madrid are cooked. Let me know if you think Napoli have any chance of winning at Benfica. And then there's the third match. Athletic Club, or you might know them as Bilbao, are hosting PSG Wednesday 3 p.m. Eastern. PSG, they're sort of struggling a bit this season, right? And in this match, they are minus 150 favorites on the road. Weird. Plus 300 on the draw. Bilbao plus 430 underdogs at home. The spread is set at 3/4 of a goal. It's probably going to move to 1. And the total is set at 2.5. Now, right off the bat, PSG are coming into this match with some absences, mainly Dembele, who is now ill. And this guy, he was their star player last season, but this season he's had a lot of injuries. And I keep saying that in every video that I do that involves PSG. They had one of probably the longest season than any other soccer club in Europe last season. They made it all the way to the Champions League final and won it easily. So that means that they played more matches than any other team in Europe. Then they, maybe 10 days after that, it was the Club World Cup where they still reached the final. So they played a very full season, and then they had maybe 10 days more to rest. Then the season started. So it's natural to see them having so many injury problems. This time around, they're missing Beraldo and Hernandez at the back, along with Hakimi, who suffered a bad injury in the match versus Bayern Munich. Now Chevalier, their starting goalkeeper, is out, along with Dembele. I mean, they do have a deep roster, but playing away at Bilbao is never easy. And this Bilbao side, if you've seen their home matches, very loud crowd, very proud crowd. Not easy to beat at home, although Real Madrid beat them, Getafe beat them this season at home, Arsenal, Alaves. But still, it's a wild card. This Bilbao side, they tend to be competitive in big matches. So I don't think this is an easy match for PSG. At least not as easy as the odds suggest. I mean, minus 150. Do I see PSG winning? Yes, but I wouldn't be surprised by any other result, like a draw or Bilbao. Actually, a Bilbao win maybe would surprise me, but I wouldn't be surprised by a draw here. After all, PSG are second in the standings. A draw wouldn't hurt them. In fact, a draw would probably hurt Bilbao, who are sitting with 4 points. I think Bilbao need a win here, but I'm not really sure if they're gonna get it. So it's really tricky. I don't like sides, I don't like totals, but I do like a couple of player props. I like Nico Williams 2+ shots. He plays for Bilbao in the left wing, and 1+ shot on target. So let's just do some math here. Actually, I'm gonna state some facts about PSG and how they allow several shots to opposing left wingers, which Nico Williams is, a left winger. So versus Tottenham, PSG, they allowed 2 shots to Kolo Muani, who plays not exactly at the left winger, but he was playing as a left striker. So pretty much similar situation. Yes and no. So anyway, Colomwani had 2 shots, both on target, scored twice. Versus Bayern Munich, the other left winger, Luis Diaz, also had 2 shots, both on target, 2 goals, and that was actually in just like 35 minutes of play because he got an early red card. Versus Leverkusen, Grimaldo and Poku, who played down the left side, they had 2 shots combined. Versus Barcelona, Rashford had 2 shots. So all I'm saying is that PSG, they're allowing multiple shots to opposing left wingers, and Athletic Club's left winger now is Nico Williams, who is obviously the focal point of their offense. He's had 2+ shots in 8 of 11 starts, so he's minus 120. Nico Williams minus 120 to have 2+ shots at DraftKings. I think that's a decent set of odds there. And Nico Williams, 1+ shot on target. He's done that in 7 of 11 starts this season. He's plus 115 to have 1+ shot on target. So there you have it. Plays for 3 matches on Wednesday in the Champions League. Reminder, we have 5% max bet loaded for Tuesday. So if you watch this video in time, I think it's supposed to be loaded at 2 p.m. Eastern. My 5% starts at 3 p.m. Eastern. That gives you a full hour to go and buy it. And of course, we have 2 plays for Wednesday, both 3%, looking to add 1 more in the Champions League. Thursday, it's the Europa League and the Europa Conference League. I'm telling you right now, this is 4 or 5% material. I'm just gonna hit the gym after I'm doing this video. I just, pump some iron and just clear my head, because I don't know about you guys, but whenever I'm working out, my brain just goes to a different place. It leaves behind all the other, clutter, and I just think better when I'm at the gym and after the gym. So I'm gonna hit the gym. I'm just gonna think about the Thursday's plays, but Tuesday and Wednesday are all locked in. Just head over to my page, wt.buzz/pl, and you'll find all about it. Good luck with your bets and God bless.